Hello, it's Maya here of Two Randos, and I'm sitting here with Jenny Timbre in Abisko in the north of Sweden. She was our guide yesterday and she kindly agreed to talk to us. So Jenny, would you like to tell me a little bit about the National Park Abisko, where you have been for a year already?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So it's here in Abisko, the northern part of Sweden, and I work here as a guide. And it's a beautiful national park. It's from 1909, so one of the first national parks here in Europe. So here working as the whole year round actually.
And what made you decide to come here? Because you're Swedish, but you're not from this area.
That's correct. I'm from the middle part of Sweden. So I decided to come here by the ski touring. I love to ski tour, and I get the opportunity to work here as a full time as a guide the whole year round. So that is, it's pretty unique actually to be there.
Yesterday, the day before yesterday actually, when you were showing us the Suomi replica village, you were telling us about the life of the indigenous Suomi here and how they divide the seasons in 8, which I found absolutely fascinating. Could you tell our viewers a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Sami in the culture, they split the year in 8. So it's like a double up season, with other words. So everything starts in the spring, winter when the calf is born. That is approximately around April and May, and that is also my favorite season. So that is when it's pretty much sun and it's still winter. It's a magical season. Yeah.
And what are the other seasons? So you have spring, winter?
Yeah, that's correctly.
And now we're in autumn, winter?
Yeah.
Because when we hiked, we saw the autumn colors.
Yeah.
Of it's like a tundra style terrain, and then the winter is coming from the tops of the mountains, which are covered in snow.
Yeah.
So what other seasons are there?
Yeah, exactly. So then after that season, there the autumn winter, then comes the midwinter when it's just polar night. So there's like the sun doesn't go up here, with other words. So there's no sunlight, but it's daylight, so it's not completely dark, and that is a cool season because there's mostly like moonlight around, so there's no sunshine. And then we that lives here, we really need to like go some way to maybe get some energy, eat D vitamin, and then in the end of January you can see the sun coming on the mountain, at the top of the mountain. Then you need to like ski touring upwards to go to reach the sun. Yeah.
So could you tell me a little bit about the animals here? We saw some reindeer, and you're so knowledgeable because you knew everything about, you already said when the calves are born, how the herd is gathered. So could you tell me a little bit about the animals? Which animals have you seen? Which ones are your favorite? How they behave?
Absolutely. So we have a lot of animals here in the area. So we have, as you say, the reindeers are the most common here. Then we have a lot of mooses around here. We have like, the mooses love to be here because we have like a birch forest around here. And then we also have bears, and we have wolverine, and we have some lynx. And then we also have the lemur. And lemur is my favorite because I think it's a cool little animal. It's like an angry guinea pig. So it lives actually most under the snow and make tunnels around there. It haven't had like a tough time right now because of the climate change. So there will be like raining in February, which is quite odd over here. So then we became like a ice layer, and the lemur can't go under because it's like ice. So that is sad. And then we also have the Arctic fox. That's a real cool animal. It's like a red fox that we also have here, but the Arctic fox is even more and more in the mountains, the colder. Yeah, and then we also have really cool like birds around here. We have one that is pretty, sees like a big white chicken, like a big white hen. Right now it's white, but before that it's like brown. And they go here in the national park. It's like when you go here as yesterday, it seems like what can live here. But then
there's so much, and so much activity as well.
Yeah,
for the animals.
Indeed.
Yes, we saw some reindeer being herded. Yes, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. So, from what you're saying, I guess you have no regrets that you came to work here.
No, it's a really cool thing to be so close with the nature and see everything. And as we talked before, the 8th season, you really feel like every season. So for some days ago, it was the first time I actually smelled the winter. And that's such a cool thing, actually, like, can you smell a season? But I guess when you live so close with the nature, you really get to know it. You know the smells, you know the lights, and yeah.
So you mentioned the lights. Have you actually seen the northern lights?
Yeah.
A lot?
A lot that I've seen northern lights. I'm really privileged with that. Up here in Abisko, because of a weather phenomenon that we call the blue hole, there's always like a clear sky, or sometimes when it's blowing like in west and north. And we are so high up, so often there's like always such a to see the northern lights if the sky is clear. So yeah, absolutely stunning northern lights in like green, red, purple, pink. This new year was absolutely amazing. We were actually at the summer camp, and that was truly amazing. You could see like we were laying there on the reindeer skin and saw that like a national firework. Yeah.
Do you think you will ever leave this place? The way you describe it, it's just ideal.
Yeah, I think so. I really like to be like adventurous. I like to see like new places. So I'm like, I want to see new places, but it doesn't mean that I will be back here.
Yes.
But absolutely.
It will always be a special place for you.
Yeah, indeed. I think what we just talked about yesterday, like every hike has its best thing. I think also about the places. But this is so cool with the national park and all the nature. So you always want to come back to nature. Yeah, I think so.
It's been a privilege to be guided by you. I come from the south of Europe, and we live in England, and where we hike is totally different. So your knowledge and what you showed us will forever be in my memory. And Bruce, I'm sure, who is behind the camera. Thank you very much, Jenny.
Thank you too.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely, you too.
Say bye.
Bye.